Hey everybody, it's Big328 here. Welcome you guys to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. In the last episode, we took down, was it Skull Woods? You can tell it's been a little while since I've done my last episode, but no need to worry because we're here doing this episode now. Hang on just a moment, let me adjust this. You guys won't see this post. Okay. Anyways, I apologize for that. Apparently, something's recording from underneath my screen there. Alright, so I did some off-screen math, and for us to get the rest of the items to own them from Ravio, it'll cost us about 7,200 rupees. So for that, the dungeon I wanted to go to next, we are not going to go to next. We are instead going to go back to Hyrule. And we're going to do a dungeon where we can grind rupees. Because grinding rupees is a very, very common thing in this game. As you can tell, one of the dungeons that labeled on our map over there in Lorule says it's over in this area here near where the Eastern Palace was. Let's head over to Eastern Palace and check it out. But yeah, in the last episode we also got an upgrade to our sword. So now we do more damage when we attack. And our beams also do Master Sword damage, which is nice. You also know why I like doing this area here, or like having this when we're not in the Tower of Hera area, is because in the Tower of Hera area is when we have to start fighting shit like Lionels, and I do not want to fight Lionels. Welcome back to Lorule Kingdom, Link. You have entered a truly evil place. You must find the Dark Palace. You'll discover a sage in desperate need of your help. Please go quickly and to the rescue. So say I, Zelda of Lorule. Benson, how you doing? Such a goofy boy. We got some enemies here. I want to say they're not. I'll put it in post. But I also wanted to tell you guys if you haven't seen it already, we finished Smash Draft version 1. And by gosh, it was... You're near the Dark Palace that is home to the followers of the Great and Terrible Beast. They were once soldiers from Lorule Castle, now they revere a foul being and cower here in his temple. I accepted this responsibility. I was too weak to protect them. They were all good people, my people. If they find you, they will imprison you. Please be careful, so say I, Hilda of Lorule. So it was quite a ride. Honestly, I enjoyed doing Smash Draft. All intruders must be captured. You must capture all intruders. Alright, so these guys, you gotta stay out of the line of sight. Simple as that. Oh shit, you guys in Lorule hit harder too. I'm gonna go out here. I think there's something out here we could grab. If not, it's gonna be in the post game. Or before the post game. I want to tackle one of the biggest side quests of the game at the end of the game, or before the end of the game, I mean, because it's a very, very grueling task, because it's a lot of work you have to go through. Just so I can get this out of the way, I'm gonna bomb this wall down here. So now we have a quick way back to Hyrule if we ever need to. That's not fair, I was in the wall and it ate my stamina. But, yeah, we did the rest of Smash Draft. It was quite a ride to do Draft, honestly. I was enjoying the hell out of that. Oh, we got a great fairy fountain. If we ever need topped off, just come back in here. Really nice. But I was enjoying the draft, honestly. I was having so much fun doing that series. And now that version 1's over, we won't be doing any more draft until next September. A lot of you are probably wondering why all the way in September. It's because I love alliteration. That's part of the same reason why the name of the channel is called, or the name of our collab group is called the Pound Pals, because 2 P's. Well, there's another reason as well, and it's for the fact of, like, my love for animals, and for the fact that since I'm Beagle 3280, dog pound. And the thing is that I thought of Pound Pals because Pound Puppies was already a cartoon at the time. There is a cartoon that still exists. And I believe it's also a brand for like little stuffed animals. But Pound Puppies is a thing. And also for the fact of like sorority. Oh, fuck! Shelter siblings. Sounds kind of corny. Yeah, so they're the Pound Pal rival. They're the Pound Pals rivals. Is the Shelter sibling. I was merging on the wall. You little fucking. Yeah. Here I go with swearing. I try not to swear this time. I'm gonna cut down the amount of swearing I'm doing because I'm already in debt to my swear jar as it is. Moving forward. This one we're gonna... Oh, there's treasure over here. Are you kidding? Oh, he's just showing us that he's there. I was like, there's no way he saw me there. We'll come back for that. Okay, so I'm showing us that he's there. We're just gonna... Come on. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do like more of that September. I got tons of more stuff planned for Pound Pals, but I won't spoil any of it until it comes out because I myself love the element of like surprises, especially when it comes to like good surprises, which is what we'll be doing, which is more content. But we'll be doing a lot of our upload for Pound Pals content this coming future, exclusively to the Pound Pals channel. Like, I'll probably have a couple of Pound Pal videos on this channel still going to be uploaded. But the reason why I'm mostly doing it on the Pound Pals channel is to differentiate the whole thing, because normally this is just my main channel. This is where I usually do a lot of my solo stuff. But I don't mind occasionally doing like Pound Pals stuff here. Just the thing is that the group channel name, or the namesake of the group, will be its own thing. So I gave it its own channel. If you get what I mean, I'm not sure what I'm just trying to say. Whatever, you guys understand. I'm just trying to put collab content onto its own collab channel. Here we are, Dark Palace. I didn't have to edit that either. Anyways, that's really nice. Also, we got a piece of heart back there, which is pretty cool. We're almost another heart container. Let's go ahead and bomb this. Yeah, I'm really kind of excited to start doing more content with the guys because, to be entirely honest with you, doing solo content is fun. It's nice, whatever you want to say. But group content is a lot easier to make. I think I've already made that point before. But group content is one hell of a lot easier to make. Because you have people who can bounce off your ideas and your statements and stuff. Versus, like, having to come up with a lot of this stuff on your own. And after a while, it gets to be really tasking. Alright, so for this, I think we can blow this up here. No reveals. Okay. So for this, we're gonna hit this switch here. Go over here. Alright, so the thing about Dark Palace is that we're shrouded in darkness. So let's shine some light on this situation. Oh. Okay, so occasionally there will be puzzles like this where you have to like light up the area. The monster will fire. And when you turn the light off of the area, stuff appears and helps guide you throughout the level. So in this one, we're going to need bombs. The bombs and lantern are the two most necessary things to finish Dark Palace. This one gives us the key. So I think the wall over here will tell you to merge and meet in the middle, which is really cool. I love how they do this puzzle with like the lightning to be off for you to be able to see the stuff. Wait a minute, I need to go back. I'm gonna save us a little bit of time and below this up here. So this actually does remind me a little bit of the Thieves Town. I think it's Thieves Town dungeon in Link Between Worlds. Link to the Past, just a Link Between Worlds. Stupid. It reminds me a lot of the puzzle, the dungeon thing, Link to the Past. I talked about in the last episode, where there's a maiden you have to rescue, and whenever you get to Thieves Town, she'll keep telling you that she left something in the left something behind, and she won't leave the dungeon. And eventually, you have to like shine a light on her, and it reveals that she's actually blind, the King of Thieves. It's a very neat little puzzle. I'd actually really love to sometime do Link to the Past. I've never actually 100%'d it because I am really bad at that game. I know my way around the game for the most part, but I'm honestly not that good at that game. I might never do a Let's Play of it. I might like occasionally play some of the game to show off like dungeon differences for a bonus. For this one, we're gonna get rid of our not our bombs, our lantern. Because to navigate this puzzle, we need to have no lights on. So yeah, this is what I was talking about, that puzzle thing where some of them get revealed. Like, most of the puzzle works out because you don't have your light on. Small key. And in the late game, this becomes a very common puzzle trope. On the bottom screen does tell you the puzzle's path, but I prefer to not have the light on so I know what I'm doing. Alright, so the dungeon puzzle here is that we have to get these eyes to light up. So we have to find the holes or the cracked floor and get them lit up. Almost said lit up. Get them all lighted up, lighted up. I believe these are called Garaya. They mimic Link's every move. And the red ones, if they are facing you, they will breathe fire. Like that. Dizzy them and drop a bomb. Alright. Bomb. Dizzy. Boom. There you go. Alright, so the annoying one's out of the way, because the red ones can't be hurt if you hit them from the front, but the green ones can. I believe those are called Garayas, like I said before. I could be wrong, I'll throw it up in post, whatever it is. So we're gonna go up here, to the top floor. We're gonna merge to the wall, walk across here. Take a break so we can regain our stamina. But I want to take a moment. I want to talk about something real quick because this has been on my mind for a little bit since I've been kind of working with them actually. So, as many of you know by the part of my overlay there where I work with, I don't really work with them per se. I do have a discount code and everything for the company Dubby. They call it a partnership, but somebody in the comment section said it didn't work that way, but I don't know because usually Facebook comments are usually full of the geniuses, but you can never be too certain when it comes to Facebook comment sections. But somebody said it wasn't exactly a partnership. But anyways, I'm really glad that W wanted to work with me because I tried to do a deal or get like a thing with Uwu Market, as many of you probably know. I tried to get a thing with Uwu Market. I really wanted to give you guys like merch. Like I can make my merch, not a big deal. Just I wanted to do Uwu Market so I didn't have to spend a lot of time to have to mass produce everything. But unfortunately, Uwu Market wasn't interested in working with me. And the thing with Uwu Market though is that they pride themselves on working with anybody of any size following. But for whatever reason, they didn't want to work with me. Like I attempted to reach out to them on numerous occasions to ask them how things are looking, whatever. And I waited I didn't do it on numerous occasions per se. More like I waited months before saying anything. So I had the patience of a saint. And I waited and hoped I would hear back something soon. And eventually nothing ever came of it. And of the other time that they kept telling me we'll have somebody reach out to you, whatever, I waited and nobody ever did anything. Instead, several people were getting new merch drops, were able to join the place. I figured I had a decent chance because you work with anybody of any size following. And hell, even a freaking AI has merchandise through them. You figure, with that, you'd be able to, have better odds because they'll work with even an AI, but no, apparently not. So I just kind of gave up in there for a while, and then one day, W said they were looking for gamers to work with, and I filled out an application and was approved. And I'm forever thankful of W that W wanted to work with me. Yeah, I was, more than happy to want to work with Uwu Market, but they didn't want to work with me, apparently. Any size following kind of just means that, we have certain exceptions to, that kind of, thing. I'm not too bitter about it. I mean, I'm still a bit, upset that things didn't work out, but I'm not going to be too salty and, finding every chance to crap on them or anything like that. As much as I could, I'm not going to. I mean, I've seen a lot of bad reviews when it comes to Uwu Market, but I never had a bad personal experience myself. I don't, shop at Uwu Market. I was going to shop at Uwu Market, but quite admittedly, they were kind of expensive. But then again, in today's economy, everything's expensive. Resets the puzzle again. Yeah, they were just. I was more than willing to want to wait and work with them. But when you just keep telling me that somebody will reach out, nobody reaches out. But an AI can get approved for working with you guys. Why can't I? That's just what got me. I only say it like that because a lot of people usually... So everyone I know of, especially on Twitter, will shit all over an AI and will not want to work with it, but for whatever reason, people still find a reason to love AI to an extent. Because, I mean, I'll admit that one of my projects I'm working on does have some AI influence, but only to the extent of editing my grammar and shit like that, because, believe it or not, for knowing and speaking English for nearly 26 years, I do not know how to do grammar for the fuck. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I, out of every class I've ever had, I could excel in math. Math was a favorite subject of mine. Always has been, always will be. Grammar? In English? Yeah, no, I give up. I can't do it. English is one thing I cannot do. Math, I can excel in math. But, yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I use AI is English. Is my English checking. You know, it might be a couple of words I might misspell. So it's there for grammar and spelling. But to say that the entirety of the thing is AI based, or like has AI, like I used AI to like write the whole thing. No, I'm writing the whole thing off the top of my dome, and then I'm using AI just to spell check everything and grammar check everything. Because AI, to an extent, is really nice. Like, I don't fully support the idea of AI because, quite honestly, if we get to the point where we start using AI all the time, we're going to become too dependent on it. Not that it's bad to ever have a dependency, because you know, having somebody you can rely on is never a bad thing. Or even depend on is never a bad thing. But when we become too dependent on AI and we can't even think for ourselves and have to have the AI think for us and everything, that's when it starts becoming a bit of an issue. And then, you know, eventually AI just starts replacing everybody. Like, you know, I taught this AI here how to do my how to do accounting. Well, there goes, you know, the need for a CPA. No. Yeah, CPA, Certified Public Accountant. Or, you know, how we had the whole thing with the order kiosks at McDonald's, where like an AI just, well, the computer just does the ordering for you, which is not really that big of a deal because, I mean, we have self-checkouts at Walmart and it's practically the exact same thing. Yeah, like AI, there's that, and even AI itself is kind of blown out of proportion of being, you know, so wonderful, whatever. Because AI art, you can tell, is definitely AI, because the way that they draw hands is very, like, they add like extra fingers and stuff. AI is not perfect. Well, nobody really is perfect to begin with, but it's always funny to see how AI can't draw hands. I mean, I can hit on that because I can't draw myself either, but that's besides the point. I'm just more shitting on AI because that's the fun thing to do. Yeah, you guys get it, that's whatever. But yeah, just like I said, I'm really glad I got Dubby now working with me. I really hope you guys are using my Dubby code to get you guys some really good deals, which is a good 20% off your entire order. And on top of that, you're getting a really delicious energy drink mix. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have a caffeine dependency. And energy drinks are my main go-to thing when it comes to my sources of caffeine. Granted, I don't, you know, drink energy drinks all the time because that can start causing some serious health issues. Am I supposed to do it like this? Did I just sequence break? I think it's supposed to do it like that, I don't know. And bring me back to this room again. Oh! There's something in there. Or up there with that. How do I get to that chest? It's blocked off there, so I have to get like to a top area. Can't go in here. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. See if that's a boot. Okay, it's nothing. Just notifications from the servers, I mean. I can remember how to do this. This would be great. But I probably don't remember what I have to do. Because I have the boss key. I don't want to fight the boss yet. If I get to taking too much longer, I'll just like cut the video. And I'll see you guys back when I figure out what I need to do. Okay, there we go. There's a small key there. Grab this, now we can get to doing more of this dungeon finally. Sorry it took so long, guys. I just had to figure out what the fuck I was doing wrong. Now let's go ahead and get up here. Oh, another like sponsor-esque thing that I have is my friend Sarah with her emote shop. There's one of my coffee, or my card, my card. I am working with Sarah Emotes. She, a good friend Sarah Leo, she's awesome. But she has an Etsy page where she's selling emotes and Twitch badges and stuff like that. Really neat stuff. Very, very well made. And she's got an adorable fucking Eevee set on there. It's so wholesome. You should really definitely give it a check out. Link to my card is in my description. As always. Let's stand here on this. Oh, stupid. I hate how I'm always almost dead in these videos. You learn to play better. Alright, so there's another hole down here. Oh, that was a sequence break. Okay. Not a massive sequence break. I don't think it's going to save any time in speed runs, but what do I know? I don't speed run, so. If I did, I would find a way to fuck it up anywhere, so. Gotta grab this health. Oh, at this... Okay. I think we can actually just merge under the wall. Smack the switch. Use another torch. No, just a torch over there. Yeah, so we just merge under the wall and walk over and get the door. Alright, so let's merge again. Nope. So there's something going on with this room. One of the doors up here is boarded shut. Let's go ahead and unbarricade the door and open up one of the eyes. Shoot you, man. Stupid ghosts. Keep exploring these unexplored rooms here. Ah, of course. Oh, this opens up the path back to that door. Okay. Let's go back through here. Okay, these... If this works the way I think it works, we'll do it as well. Oh, there's another boarded window. Okay. Stupid ghost! Another boarded window here. That opens the other eye, so I think we can actually access the boss door now. Okay. That's too short. Ah. It's just gonna drop down the platform here, so we can try this again. Too far away. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to plant a bomb on this. Go through here. It's the Master Ore! So yeah, we actually have some more Master Ore we can work with, which is really nice. We're gonna merge back into the wall and go back over here because there's a chest we missed. Oh, it's below it. Okay. So merge. Walk across the wall. This chest here, and it's some monster guys. So we missed any more chests. Let me check on my bottom screen here. Okay, everything has been cleared out for this dungeon. It's really nice. Let's go ahead and just go back and do the boss. This boss is actually kind of cool. This boss fight, we're going to need the hammer, and we'll need the lantern. You can use the bombs too, but I prefer the hammer. I'm just gonna drop down here. Not faster this way. Oh, you stupid. It's... yeah, down. No! Not up, down! Yeah! So let's go down. Yeah, I had a pretty good day at work today. I mean... it wasn't necessarily the best day at work. But it was, could have been a lot worse. Before I went to work, Bunghole Benson chewed up Kinley's, my niece Kinley's land. She's had this thing for like years. And it's got a lot more sentimental. I've got a ton of sentimental value for her. But he tore the inside of the lamb open and ripped out all her stuffing. Got it all cleaned up and everything. I think one of the people on first were eavesdropping because they're like asking if it was cleaning up to my standard in the back, and I'm like, kind of looking at them like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you know, I wasn't talking about you on the phone if you were, you know, listening in on that conversation. I was talking about that butthead poodle over here at home. Alright, so this is the boss of Dark Palace. I can't remember what his name is. Okay, the hammer does not affect him. It was the weakness in the version Link to the Past, but it's the bombs that have to take care of him. I believe he's a Dodongo, or maybe like a version of the Dodongo. I could be wrong. I very likely am. I've been wrong a lot of times in my life, especially when it comes to video games. Speaking of video games, I was talking to my friend Chris from Pound Pals, talking to him over messages before while I was waiting for my shift to start at work, and we were talking about. I was talking to him about Sony's whole thing, because before work I saw that Sony was remade a graphic novel, or a visual, like an interactive novel, and it didn't sell very well. And I was telling him that, you know, when it comes to graphics and graphical overhaul and remakes of games, you don't have to remake all the games you've ever really made before. That's one of the problems that companies have nowadays, is like remaking games. There's never a problem. A remake of a game that is long since gone, or long since past, whatever, no longer a thing, is never a bad thing to do. Never a bad thing to remake games. But the problem is that you remade an interactive novel that everyone can find all the paths for all the endings to, and expect it to still do good. Now, the thing is, when it comes to remakes and re-releases, nostalgia prints money. Like, no joke. People will bite on the bait of nostalgia. I'll continue that conversation here in a second. Hey, is it really you, Link? Well, where am I? Where's my mama and papa? Did you evolve for that? I'm not even scared. Why would I be? I'm a 7th sage. Did I say that right? Whatever it is. Whatever it is, though. It sounds like a big deal. You better make sure you rescue all 7 sages. Wow, that's really a mouthful. Anyways, nostalgia will always print money. The thing is that people are always baited into things because of the idea of nostalgia. Like, if they were to re-release let's say Jak and Daxter trilogy on PS5. That'd be a big thing for nostalgia, because Jak and Daxter was a great-ass game series. If they were to make another game for the Ape Escape series, you best bet your ass I would probably put at the top of my priority list to try to get a hold of a PS5, because I love Ape Escape. It is one of my favorite series when it comes to Sony. See, because that's the thing, is that you'd be baited in because of nostalgia. Or even like a remaster of Ape Escape. Because last time we got a remaster of Ape Escape was on the PlayStation Pocket. Or PlayStation Portable, as they call it. No, PlayStation Portable. I always call it the Pocket, but it's actually PlayStation Portable. Anyway, the PSP had a version of it. And it wasn't the best because you had to relearn your controls because of the fact that the game only had one, because the system only had one joystick. And Ape Escape always required 2 joysticks to play, because one joystick was for the gadgets and one joystick was for moving Spike or Jimmy. Or the male and female protagonists from Ape Escape 3, which I do not remember because I never got to play Ape Escape 3. I played all of 2 and all of 2's bonus content, which was just beating the final boss, getting the final gadget of the game, and then going back and getting all the really well hidden monkeys you can only get with the final gadget of the game, and then going back through the game as Spike and getting all the monkeys again, including the secret ones. I was literally that dedicated as a child. I would actually play through the game again under the New Game Plus and beat it 100% just because I could. And I literally played the magic, the friggin' the gotcha system in that game. I can't remember what it's called. I played that game all the way to the point where I got everything in the game from it. All the monkey fables, all of the concept arts, all of, like, the monkey things. It's really, honestly, it's a great game, and I would pay anything to play Ape Escape 2 again. Because I can't, because I don't know where my disc went. And if I did have my disc, I'm not sure if my PS2 would even load the disc. My PS2 is very, very, very old. Well, the PS2 is old anyway, like me. But that's besides the point. Anyways, we're going to check out this cave here, and then we're going to end the video off. But I do want to thank you guys for sticking around if you stuck around this long, listening to my boring-ass rambles. Oh, it's a fairy thing. We're going to release this bee from its jar. And then we're going to capture a fairy. Put it in a bottle. Put it in a bottle. Alright, so now we have 4 fairy bottles in case we ever get downed again. I always have them just for insurance. It's never a bad idea to have bottle fairies. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking around if you stuck around this long. Thank you guys for even checking out the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content you're seeing here on YouTube. And if you're watching the re-uploads over on Rumble. Either way, I hope you guys have a fantastic day or night whatever time you're watching this. And I cannot wait to see you guys when we take on the very next dungeon, which will be revealed in the next episode. See you guys later.